Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We're continuing here in Hachsek's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 91, and we're learning all about Beis HaKnesses. Says the Pele Yoetz, Kichein Ashrei Enais Yaseh Zos. Fortunate is the man who does such a thing, as we mentioned at the end of yesterday's shir. Latzeis ben Abayis Meuta Betzitzis. He leaves his house in the morning, wrapped in his tzitzis, umuchta betfilin, and he's crowned in his tefillin. If that's what you're doing, don't worry about being from the first 10 that enter into the shul. Because it's a mitzvah to delay, to make sure that you don't put on your tefillin while it's still nighttime. He says, especially in the winter nights and months over there where the moon is still shining, and the daytime sometimes is cloudy, and you don't know, is it day, is it night? You have to be very zehirus yisir tzarchis. You need to be very careful to make sure that you don't put on your tefillin and your tzitzis too early. Nevertheless, lo ya'avar melanicha ba'azaras beis haknesses. If you're not going to put them on in the house, at least make sure you put them on in the azara, in that lounge area, in that courtyard room, before you end up coming inside the Beis HaKnesses. In Beisei Rachak Beis HaKnesses, if, for example, your house is far away from the shul, you're not going to walk a mile to shul in your talis and tzitzis, your talis and your tefillin, maybe people think you're such a balgaiva, you're arrogant, who do you think you are? You're walking down the streets in your talis and your tefillin, or people will laugh at you and make fun of you. But you should not enter into the Beis HaKnesses in the morning without your tefillin on. So he's a very big proponent. Machlekes is over there in the Shulchan Aruch and the Mishnah Berurah, whether or not you need to have your tefillin on when you walk in or when you don't walk in. The Pele Yoetz is a very big proponent over here of making sure that you put on your tzitzis, your talis, and your tefillin before you actually walk into the doorways of the Beis HaKnesses. Again, that means when you're walking from the outside in, that's like the hallway area. Over there, you don't have to have your talis and your tefillin on. But in that area is where you should put it on and then enter into the main doorways of the shul. The koydem sheikanas the Beis HaKnesses, before you enter into the shul, you have to ask for permission by saying the pasuk va'ani b'roiv chazdecha. For me, in all of your chesed HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I'm entering into this Beis HaKnesses. Not like many who come in and they say the pasuk before, after they come in. Rather, you should wait by the doorway. Like someone who's frightened, trembling to go into the house of the king, the palace. Ramanisa, the lofty king. Awesome and mighty. And you're saying, with your chesed, king, in your kindness, I'll enter in. So I'm asking permission from the Rabbi to enter in to the Beis HaKnesses. Now says the Pele Yoetz, but even to say this pasuk, you need to already have said Birchas HaShachar, which we're going to see. He's referring to the Birchas HaTorah, the blessings on the Torah. Because if you did not yet say the blessings on the Torah, there are those that say you cannot say this pasuk because you're saying a pasuk of Torah. So how can I say the pasuk of Torah if I did not say Birchas Torah? So in that case, you'd have to change the words a little bit and say, me, I, in the great chesed, in his great chesed Hashem, I'll come to his house, I'll bow down to his sanctuary, his holy sanctuary, in his sphere. So if I change the verse a little bit, then I'm not saying a pasuk, and then even if I didn't say Birchas Torah, I'd be allowed to say. It would be a wonderful thing, says the Pele Yoetz, if we would fix a teva, like a box for the poor people of the city. Place it by the doorway, the entranceway to the shul. Put a hole in the door. Anyone who's entering into the shul, they can give a pruta, a coin to tzedakah. A rich person can add more. And even a poor person, someone who doesn't have so much, at least one pruta, one coin he should do every time that he walks in. And he says, Ani b'tzedek echezeh panecha, with tzedek, with tzedakah, I will be able to see your face, Hashem. So it's a schus for your tefillah, a schus to be seen by Hashem, to get tzedakah right away. Zeh davar gadol u'mayil harbe. This is a big thing, and it helps a lot for your tefillahs to be accepted. V'ani nahanti leimar seideh, says the Pele Yoetz, my minhag is to say such things. Sometimes I say even more. Maybe there's more necessity to say more things, more psukim, so that sarais, certain difficulties should not come upon Klal Yisrael. Yishma chacham v'yosef lekach. The wise man will listen and he will take to heart and he will know what he should say when he walks in the basic Knesset. At least these things, says the Pele Yoetz, a person should make an effort to do. There are some shuls where you see they actually have the sign by the doorway so that when you're walking in, you can make sure that you say it in the right way. You can open up your siddur. Also, you'll see, most likely in many siddurim, you'll find these psukim that are there. Carry that siddur in your hand before you get comfortable saying it bal peh, and you'll be able to enter into the Beis HaKnesses in a way that is going to find you tremendous favor in the eyes of Hashem, and that way your tefillahs, Bez Hashem, will be answered all the more so. All the best.